Good evening. We're recording this on Friday, March 5th, and we've decided to get out of City Hall, get out of the office, and we're here on the first floor of the Burlington Square Mall. And I think what we'll do is have some informal discussions with Vermonters as they walk past us and as we can grab them, and we'll see if we can get their views on some of the important issues of the day. We're now talking to two young people from South Burlington.
Burlington.
All right, one from Burlington. What is your name?
Michelle.
Michelle, and your name is?
Mike Blair.
And Mike, you're from South Burlington. Michelle, you're from Burlington. Well, let me start off by saying it's an interesting hairdo.
Thank you.
Lipstick is also very interesting. The color screen will focus in on it. It seems to be a black. Is that right? All right, so let me ask you the obvious question, all right? What does your dress mean? What does it say, or does it mean anything, or what?
It's just basically saying, to heck with society, to heck with law and order. Well, it's not so much law and order, but...
You're saying to the mayor, to heck with law and order?
It's just basically saying that you can do whatever you want to do, and it doesn't matter. I can be punk rock, if you want to say. I don't like the way society's run.
Okay, well, let's...
It's a cop-out. Everybody's plastic.
All right, and all right, talk about that. What specifically? What are the aspects of that society that you don't like? How would you like to see it changed?
People are not open-minded enough. They think that in order to be stable in society, you have to have money, you have to live in a suburb, you have to do the set things, such as have so many people over for dinner a night, a week, or you're not socially acceptable. You got to dress a certain way to be socially acceptable. And I don't believe in having to belong to anything to be a person. I can do basically what I want with my appearance, with my attitude, and it doesn't matter.
Okay, well, that's a good statement. I appreciate that. And would you like to add to that?
Well, about the dress, it shows the way you feel, you know? Like, people wear black because they're not feeling too good about what's going on around them. Like, some of the stuff that goes on in the society, you know, is basically baloney. And, like, people say that the democracy is so truly free. And, I mean, that's fine, but the way we're living in this democracy isn't a true democracy. And, like, everybody's always complaining about depression and such. Well, that's going to happen in the democracy. It's natural, because if you have a democracy, there's going to be capitalists. And, like, I guess that, I mean, they shouldn't be complaining because that's what they asked for, you know?
What kind of society would you like to see?
Well, I'm kind of an anarchist, but communism doesn't bother me, like a true communism where it just goes to, like, no freedom of enterprise, because then everybody gets a chance to live and be safe, you know? But when it goes as far as cutting down people's freedom of speech, you know, that's not, I don't feel that's right.
So you're distinguishing between what you mean as true communism as opposed to what exists, say, in the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marx's idea of communism was a lot different than what they have it now. I'm kind of an anarchist too, but I don't believe in total anarchy because then we're just going to kill ourselves. I just don't like the way it's run now.
How do you feel society can be changed?
Well, if we could go into the archives and see what the government's really been doing for the past, I don't know how long, many years, then we'd all be pretty appalled and sickened by it. Because we think we're so free, we think we're so democratic, everybody has a say. We're just as imperialistic as the Soviets are, if not more. We're the ones that go into the other countries and we start wars. What really scares me is that we've never had a war in our own country. We don't know what it's like. We push our luck. Maybe one day we will get invaded, and then maybe we'll know what it's like.
Also, with communism and democracy, like one government always makes the people in its country feel that the other government's trying to impose on them, when that's not really true. They just want to be the way they want to be, and we should just want to stay the way we want to, and not try and spread our beliefs onto someone else.
Okay. What did you guys think of your own high school education?
The education itself was good. I'm going to college now, which is also good.
What college are you going to?
Community College, Vermont. But the environment is not the best. A lot of blackballing goes on. If you do one thing wrong, well then you're considered throughout the whole year, throughout your whole stay there, as a bad person. I don't know. It's odd. And if you dress radically, then you're...
You dress radically, right?
Yeah.
Can we say that?
Yeah.
That's a fair statement.
If you don't dress like everybody else, then they automatically think there's something wrong with you.
Also,
They send you away.
yeah, and with school, like, the education part is fine, but they do so much programming to everybody to make them feel like teachers will poke fun at me a lot, you know. I'm not going to mention any names because they probably wouldn't be too pleased if they heard about that. But they specifically point out at me that, like, I'm trying to ruin their government. I don't care what they do. I just want to live the way I want to live, you know?
Okay, well, thank you very much for your forthright views. Okay, see you. Thank you. Okay.